Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Houston. Good morning, America. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to jump on into it. Sorry, Cougs, we didn't get it done. Whew, as always, next year. Made it to the top two, though. Top two. We couldn't pull it off. God, dog. God, dog. We'll do better next year. So, today's theme on More with Morris. Leave your comments, share, subscribe, do all that great stuff. I need to hear from you guys, man. I've been hearing a little bit, but I need to hear a lot. This is hot news items. Like we're talking about everything. Just the complete collapse of America. That's what we're looking into right now. We're looking at the complete collapse of America. This hasn't happened since Rome. Complete collapse of a whole country. But we're seeing it right now. We're living in history. They're actually writing history books about us right now. Thanks to good old Donald Trump. Look at him. Oh, he's so clever. He's so smart, y'all. He's so smart. Ain't got big hands. I want y'all to remember that. So, today's topic is jobs, jobs, jobs. Where everybody from Houston, Texas to the federal government is slashing jobs and telling you that it's better for you. Now, I don't know how this works out. Maybe my degree in political science is, I should just light the fuck on fire. Light it up. Because obviously, it never taught me how to tank an economy. It always taught me how to make society better. As a whole, okay? As a whole. Not just one function of it, but as a whole, bring people together, come up with a common goal, and then reach that common goal together. Well, wherever Donald Trump got his degree it must have been F over all of your friends. And then make some new ones. What? Who does that? Who? I thought it was a saying out there that say don't burn all of the bridges because you never know when you got to cross back. So, Great Britain, the good old mother country of America, mad at us. Canada, mad at us. Mexico, mad at us. China, well, we don't know if they was really friends or not, so you didn't know that one. But our number one trading partner. Wow. Oh, Russia? Ugh. Don't know if that was a friend or not either. But it seems like you good old patriots. Oh, you some good hardcore patriots. America, America. You'll say all that and you'll do all that. But China must have our back. Or Russia must have our back. What happened to the patriotism? What happened to make America great again? What happened to that philosophy? Now you got old Elon over here telling us what he can and can't do. But what American citizen are you, sir? Were you born here? I think not. You actually have African in your title. And for all those good white Americans out there that can't stand black people, Elon Musk is an African. He born and raised in Africa. But all of a sudden, you like Africans? When? When did this happen? KKK? When did y'all start appraising Africans? This is ridiculous. Oh, because it's really not where you're from, right? It's really about skin tone. That's what it's about. But let's get back to these jobs, okay? I'm gonna get back to these jobs because these jobs are very important. I'm here to tell you where they all coming from. They all coming from imagination land. You say, Morris, what are you talking about, imagination land? Because Trump deemed it so it must happen. Because you're telling me that factories that spent billions of dollars to go overseas takes them 3 to 5 years to build this factory. They're going to turn around and throw another $1 billion back in America to take another 3-5 year hiatus on not making what they've always made. That your one screw that could have came from China cost you 50 cents when it was made in China. You're going to take that little ass screw, now make it in America for $12 goddamn dollars. And what job you thought you created? Who the fuck buying a $12 screw? Highlighter. It says, I just picked this up. I don't even know what it's made from. In fact, they don't even tell you where it's made from. Ain't that crazy? It don't even tell you where it's made from. Because this highlighter right here, if it was made in America, it'd probably cost you $20. So then, your Treasury Secretary, he supposed to be the smartest motherfucker in the room. He supposed to know all the numbers. All the blip, 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 blip. You can see the numbers flying up. Blip, 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 blip. He supposed to see all the numbers. Supposed to be a mathematical genius. He like, well, I guess what we'll do is that we'll build robots to work in a factory that we supposed to be bringing jobs to. I must be lost. I must be dazed. I must be confused. I said, where the jobs at? Oh, would you need people to build the factories? Well, that only sounds like 3 or 5 years worth of a job. Where is the long-term jobs at in the factory, sir? Once this company paid billions of dollars to bring it back to America, where's the real jobs at, sir? Well, we're just going to go back into AI. Sir, I know why we're hearing reportings that you're leaving. I can see it. I can see it. I can see why you're leaving. I can see why this is the end of your rope. I can see why this is the end for you. I can see why your days are not long. Because either your IQ level very low, or you're tired of the bullshit. And you're tired of lying to the American people that you have to do every day to say this is a great and wonderful thing and we should just wait and hold our horses. Because I'm here to tell you right now, I'm not holding no horse. Okay? I don't believe, and I want you to watch another video that says my money don't talk for me. Watch that video because I'm about to tell you why my money don't talk for me. Because I wouldn't hand over no money to none of these people and be like, ooh, I want you to take care of my money. That's all I'm telling you. I'm telling you, don't trust none of them. Don't trust none of them. Like I tell you, I vote Democratic, but I don't trust them. And you Republicans, you American pride, I don't trust you motherfuckers either. And the reason I can't trust you is because I don't believe in trusting nobody who can't see clearly. When your judgment is clouded, I can't trust you. And you would say, Morris, you're just not as proud to be an American as me. And I will tell you, you ain't served longer than me. I'm going to tell you that your career in politics is not longer than mine. I'm going to tell you, you ain't been in a room with people who making decisions for you and not making the smart ones. You ain't been in a society like that. You don't know what it looks like. You ain't been in a boardroom. You ain't been on a board. You don't know what it takes to make decisions, take a vote, make minutes. You don't know nothing. But you would sit here and you would tell me like you know more than me that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And that makes you low IQ and you don't know what the hell you are saying. That's the scary part. You don't know nothing, but you talk the loudest. I'm telling you to make decisions for you and your family. And sometimes you make the wrong ones and sometimes you make the right ones. But what I'm telling you is that when you make the wrong ones, it's called course correct. Everybody does it because everybody makes mistakes. No one is special here. No one is sanctified and filled with the foresight of seeing the future. No one has it. And if they did, where have you been at? And then more of these people out there, they can see the future. Well, if they can see the future, well, show it to me. Because when I'm making hard decisions for everybody else, none of these people that can see the future have ever walked up to me and say, Morris, I need you to make the right decision. I know it. I can see it. Morris, you got the vote that saves it. My phone ain't wrong. It's 281-706-0691. If anybody's out there that can see the future, you can always call me. It's 281-706-0691. You can leave me a message. If I don't pick up your phone, because I don't pick up phone numbers that I don't know. You can always shoot a good old text message. Tell me, say, hey, I saw More with Morris. And Morris, I can see the future. I got the palms out. I got the palms out. Palm read me. Tell me. I ain't met nobody yet. So when I'm telling you, when people out here talking about jobs, more jobs is coming, I'm going to tell you, do not make a decision based on your government leadership, okay? Because your government leadership is making one decision, and one decision only. And this is what they're supposed to do, is to make sure America doesn't fall. And however that means, whatever hardness you have to take, whatever pitfalls you got to fall into, that's what they're making sure of. Don't let nobody else tell you nothing no different. So when you're making decisions, you're jumping out of the stock market almost another 1,000 points down again today. I think what they said, $5-7 trillion in a week that the stock market then lost. Oh, you know, if Biden was in office, oh my God, they would run this all day, every day. Sleepy Joe sleeping at the wheel. He don't know nothing. Kamala must be running the country because this sounds like a woman. Oh, I know you good old patriots like, oh boy, tell the truth now. I'm telling you that you are not smart. You're not smart. Because I don't give a damn what you look like. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I want you to be making decisions. And I mean the ultimate best decisions that you have ever made. I want you to roll over and I got it. Because you've been thinking about it all goddamn night. I need people who make smart decisions. I need people who make calculated decisions. I need you have a rumor out here that Trump don't even know what the calculation of the tariffs was. And we say that man ain't in mental decline. He's not in mental decline. He got a book off the internet that came up with a tariff idea. Remember when he was talking about concept of a plan? I'm going to tell you, I ain't never walked into no meeting with a concept of a plan and then executed it. Now, did I bring a concept of a plan to the board? We thought about it, brainstormed it together, and then executed. But I ain't never said I had a concept of a plan and then ran with the plan. Because I know I ain't the smartest person in the room. And I don't have to be. I don't have to be the smartest person. But I do know one thing. I need to be some type of smart. I got to be some type of intelligent. IQ level got to be a little bit higher than 0. Your self-esteem got a little bit higher than 0. Your motivation has to be a little bit higher than 0. Your convictions have to be a little bit higher than 0. Your morals have to be a little bit higher than 0. This looks like tomfoolishness. This looks like an embarrassment. This looks like a sham. This looks like a scam that you would hurt millions of people and say, I don't give a damn about their retirement. And what retirement did you give us? Did you create a new one that I don't know nothing about? And did you stick some money in it? Because you found so many people, over 100 plus, that was getting Social Security. Did you give me another retirement plan? Elon? The African? The one that's not American? I don't think so. I don't think you did not jack shit for me. Not one motherfucking thing that you ever do for me. And they go, oh, Morris, Elon that does so much for America. What he did. What he did. He created something? He ain't no inventor. What did he do? He sat on a board? Uh-huh. And you made a lot of money sitting on the board? Uh-huh. He did. He did that. What makes him the smartest person in the room? Oh, so we measure intelligence by how much money you make. Well, Nikola Tesla ended up having $0. But he turns out to be the brightest inventor the world has ever come up with so far. And he died broke. Penniless. Ain't have a pinto or a pinto. And that's because that's because Nikola wanted to do something that no one had ever done. And that means give shit for free. Elon don't give nothing for free. What he gave for free? He don't give us solar panels for free. He don't give the wall charger for free. What he did for free? What hospitals do he run? How many people has he saved? Has he cured anybody of cancer? How about did he pay for a cancer bill? Did he do that? How many schools do he run of innovations, of technologies, of ITs, of robotics? Ooh. Why that sound like 0? So while y'all out there cheering for good old Elon, and you clapping, and you got your Make America Great shirt on, and you got the Make America Great Again hat, and you got your good old American flag, and you got Elon in the background doing Hell Out Hitler. I just want you to remember, how American are you? Would your founding fathers be proud of you? Or would they tell you you are not the people that should inherit this here called America. I would tell you they would be ashamed. Because as those people wanted to be independent, you guys are dependent on a person that's not American. Everybody wants a savior. But when they look always like yourself from another country that don't do nothing for you, it don't look so American made, okay? I'm just telling you from a black person's perspective. And I know you, I know it's a lot of Americans that's going to say, well, Morris, because you're black. It's because you're black. You don't understand. We've been doing this for a long time. And Morris, that you're broke and penniless because you're black. You don't go to the golf courses like we do. You're not in the secret societies like we are. You're not having the meetings like we have. But the problem that you're not voting for what we're voting for. Because I vote on certain things. I'm a part of boards. I'm a part of clubs. I have to vote. I have to make a decision. And just because I'm black doesn't stop my vote. Because it still counts for one. I still sit on boards. And go sit on board. Got another surprise for you. Couple of months out, I'll be sitting on another board. While you're thinking that you're making decisions in these secret clubs, you didn't affect my opinion that actually votes for you. Did you ever think about that? That you're not sitting in the meetings of Trump when he's making decisions for you, but he's supposed to be benefiting you. He's supposed to be benefiting you. See, the problem that Americans have forgotten is that all these people that you clap for and you applaud, the Marjorie Taylor Greene, the Lauren Buffetts of the world, the Pete Hetheridges of the world, those people work for you. You don't work for them. You don't work for them. It's not who you work for. As a government employee, you still work for every citizen of your city, of your township, of your parish. You don't actually work for that mayor. You don't actually work for... Now, they make decisions, but you don't work for that person. You work for the city workers. The citizens of that city. But you don't work directly for that person. You might take directives from that person. But you don't actually work for that person. You work for the citizen who pays you. Because that's who really pays you. So I want you guys to start thinking. I want the wheels to start turning. Turn them. Turn the gears. Lubricate the gears. Get them spinning. On how government is really supposed to work. Pick up one of these. Pick up one of these. Pick up one of these. Pick them up. Read some shit. And then you come back and you tell me how America's supposed to be ran. Because once you read this one, you'll understand how it affects you and the world. Not America, but the world. Because we're all humans. There's no such thing as we're all this in for one person and one person alone as called America. We've been trading since the beginning of time, y'all. This ain't no new development in the last 50 years. There's always been trade agreements. Since the beginning of time. When you found out somebody was across the globe. When you found out there was somebody across the globe, you've been trading with them since the beginning of time. You've been trading since the beginning of time. This ain't nothing new. This is nothing special. You didn't create trading today. It's on a bigger scope than you've ever seen. You've been trading since the beginning of time. So if you want to create jobs, with all the billions of dollars you saved us, Elon, why are there not more businesses going up creating jobs? Trump, why are you not trading when trading was established before you were even born in America? Because your daddy wasn't American. Your mama wasn't American. You are a foreigner in a foreign land, sir. And you don't know what it takes to trade properly. And I'm not telling you that America needs to lose deals, because I know what you're saying. You're saying, oh, well, Maury, you think you want to go back to Sleepy Joe's time when we were losing trade wars? No. No. I know the art of negotiation. I didn't have to write the book, and I damn sure don't have to read the book. But negotiating, which I've been a part of, see the problem with you? You ain't never done none of this. The art of negotiation is that I win and you win. This ain't no winner take all. We're not in a competition. What we're trying to do is to make sure that both hands got fed. Both of these got fed. With Trump, big hands, they all got fed. See, that's the difference between me and you. You think we should be winning. And I'm telling you, as long as America succeeds, the world succeeds, you did win. You're in competition where there is no competition. I don't give a flying fuck about what them people just told you, that America should be winning. There is no such thing as winning when you're not all of America. When you have a China, when you have a Russia, when you have a Mexico, when you have a Canada, we all should be winning. I'm not telling you don't look out for your best interest. And I'm not telling you not to get your deficit down. What I'm saying is that you make better, smarter decisions that affect a positive turnout for everybody that you touch. You don't just touch you. You don't just touch your mom. You don't just touch your kids. It's everybody that's extended outward that you touch. You make decisions based on, I don't make decisions when I'm voting. I don't make decisions just for me. I make decisions for everybody that it might touch. If one person loses a job, how many jobs did I actually lose? Was that person taking care of their sickly mom? Was that person taking care of their child that's 2, that can't go to school yet? Did we make a decision that this person we brought out of poverty, would this person have a home? Would this person have a car? Would this person be more well off with the decision that I just made, or would that person be hurt? I'm not here to hurt anybody. The stock market hurting. Why would you do that? It's called pure evil. It's called pure evil. I want to say bye to y'all. And I want to say jobs, jobs, jobs. But where are they coming from? I'll talk to y'all later. See y'all. See y'all tomorrow. We got another big one. See y'all. Sign off. More with Morris. Talk to y'all soon.